All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Life Mastery TV edition, another episode with Alicia Marie. I am your host and your expert guide through taming the chaos and building dreams, becoming a change maker in your own life so that you can have action and accountability on your way to your vision. I am a life mastery consultant. My name is Alicia Marie Balshak, and I am ready to talk to you today about how to be a change maker and a master of your life this month, right now. Not going to wait. All right. We're going to take care of that. In fact, I'm going to add that to the thing. How to be a change maker, how to master life this month. There we go. Hi, welcome. I'm so glad you're here joining for Life Mastery TV and how to master your life this month and be a change maker. So happy first of the month as I'm recording this. And I am thrilled and happy and grateful that I am in motion and taking action and being accountable. I have a whole new accountability and action group that has started. It's called Maker Mastermind PRO. You can find more about that in the comments and the links below in the description. And before I forget, make sure you're subscribed to Life Mastery TV channel here and click that bell, all those good things. I am live streaming to YouTube and to Facebook, and you can actually interact with me while you're here live. So if you go ahead and put a comment in, I'll be able to see it, and we can actually ask questions, have a Q&A if you wish, bring it up on the screen and things like that. So how are you doing? Happy first of the month. And no matter when you're watching this, this is your chance to be able to take action and do something new to start your month over fresh, because you can actually begin to master your life and become a change maker, a change agent in your life. I have a couple founding principles in my life, and one of them is that anybody can be a leader, no matter what your role, your station, or your official title. Everybody is a leader. And the first place you're a leader is in your own life and in how you master yourself. The second place that you're a leader is when you are leading a family, leading a project, leading action in the community, or maybe in some place at work. But every one of us, even if we are on a team and not actually officially in charge of the team, can be a leader by who we're being in the process, right? We can actually inspire people to take action. We can inspire people to get themselves unstuck. And we can only do that if we're doing that for ourselves first. So that's one of my strong suits that I help people work through, is how to be a leader and master themselves so they can master their life and be a change agent. So I'm going to go ahead and add that to today's title, because it's really about being a change agent in your life, how to master life and be a leader and change maker this month. This month, we're not waiting. So you have a brand new, never before lived day in front of you, and a brand new, never before lived month, if it's the top of the month. And whatever day of the month it is, you have the next 30 days, say, to have something show up. You have absolutely some sort of results that will happen in your life. If you are given the privilege to breathe another 365 days, you will have results in a year. Or if it's 30 days, if you're still alive, you're having an experience with results. The question is, are they the results that you would really love? Do they help you with your goals? Do they move you forward in a way that you could actually see yourself becoming the person and living the life that you would really love? There's a lot of ways to do that, and I help people through the transformational tools and process that they need. But the important thing you need to understand is this is a skill set. This is not some magic. It's something you can absolutely learn how to do. So wherever you're at in the process, I encourage you to think of yourself as a leader, and I think of yourself as a change agent, and begin today to take some sort of action. So if you have any questions as we're going along, please, this is a live video recorded. So put a comment in there and I will be able to see it. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. So how do you become a change maker, a master of your life this month? The first thing you have to do is have a vision. You have to have a goal. And because it's only a month, let's get specific. What would you like to accomplish at the end of the month that you're looking back and you're saying, what did I do that I feel proud of, that I can celebrate, that I can see some progress? Where did I move the needle? Imagine for a moment with me that you are on the other side. It's August 1st, it's July 31st, and or whatever day, in 30 days that it is from me watching, and you're looking back and you are celebrating some major wins and some successes, and you feel good about the progress you've made. What areas would that be? Go ahead and put that in the chat right now in the comments, because that is an accountability thing, to state in writing what your goals are for the month. And we can create a community of support around this video to help you. The second thing to ask yourself is, if I were to accomplish that and have this vision become real, what would be the action steps I would need to take? What are the action items I'm willing to commit to? And maybe they're small things, or maybe they're big things. Maybe you want to adjust things so that you can break it down into smaller projects, because tiny action is sometimes easier to accomplish. For instance, I'll give you a little story here. I was behind on some taxes and I felt overwhelming, almost like being crushed. I had several years of taxes to have to go through. And because of the way that my taxes are structured, it's not easy to just say, okay, here's my W-2 income and here's some, deductions and I'm done. I have actual expenses and I have spreadsheets, and if they weren't created, I have to create them, and receipts to go through, things like that. So it feels like a big task, and I had several years. Well, instead of feeling overwhelmed, which I did for quite some time, which only made the problem worse, right? Year after year adding up, I finally decided that I was going to determine to get it done in a specific period of time this spring. And one day when I said, this is my day to start, my only action item was to open my computer, open my laptop, and turn it on. And why that's important to you is because that idea of a tiny step to get you going could be exactly the action item that you need. Even when you don't feel like doing it, you can do a tiny thing. Like, I didn't feel like doing my taxes, but I could open the computer and turn it on, right? And then that's a win. And so I'm going to celebrate that for a moment. And then before you know it, my next step is I'm going to open the spreadsheet. I don't really want to, but I'll open the spreadsheet, right? A tiny step. And those tiny steps added up so that eventually I was in the flow. I felt good about the progress that was happening, and it became more self-motivating. I got 4 years of taxes done, or almost done. And so it was, in 4 or 5 weeks, a whole lot of progress happened. And it was a lot of work and a lot of hours, but I can celebrate that win. So that's what this idea of setting out an intentional goal for the month. What are the action items? And what if I'm not, maybe I have to break it down to some tiny steps. What am I willing to commit to? And then, when am I going to do those things? By when will I have those action steps accomplished? And that's as simple as deciding, this is the day I have time to do it. And if you don't have time for your dream, if you don't have time for your goal, you need to find the time, make the time, carve out the time, put it on your calendar as if it's a doctor appointment or a dentist appointment or anything else that's super important to you. And you put those tiny baby steps in there. Maybe there's something you can do in 5 minutes. Maybe there's something you can do while the oil is being changed and you're sitting in the garage. There's something you can do. And one of the wonderful things that I get to do in my new mastermind group is I get to help people, and then the group helps themselves together, brainstorming what those ideas might be and helping people get unstuck some of those things like, oh, I don't have time, or I don't have this. And as a mastermind, you get to connect and have resources with each other, because I know somebody, you know somebody, maybe there's this resource or book or something that we all know. So by when are you going to get those action items done? And then the last question to ask yourself is, how am I going to hold myself accountable? And I've listed these questions in the description, so make sure you go ahead and read them and hold yourself at least to the accountability of answering them and putting them in the comment, so we can all support you around your goal for this month. And you will see amazing change when you hold yourself accountable. In our mastermind group called Maker Mastermind PRO, we are actually dedicating ourselves to daily and weekly group posts so that people are like, I did it. I said I was going to work on my course and I did my 15 minutes of the lesson, or I said I was going to exercise and I did it. And here's your, my daily routine or my daily accomplishment, and celebrate a win. So that's important, because we get to celebrate, we get to have a community supporting us, and it's a great way to keep a record of whether we're staying on track or not. I actually had one gal say to me, this is exactly what I need. I need to be held accountable. And every day for 5 days, she's going to post into the group, and that's her accountability. She is owning her action item, and she knows that we're looking for that post. So how are you going to hold yourself accountable? So those are the 4 or 5 questions, and they're in the description. Go ahead, answer them in the comments. And if you would like a structure of support, this circle of support, and become a part of the Changemaker Mastermind Pro, there is still time. We would love to welcome you in and help you become a change maker this month, help you master your life, tame the chaos this month, because it's absolutely important that we continue to do the things that make us better people. The world is asking more than ever for you to be your very best self and bring new ideas, new innovations, change to the world. Now more than ever, we need people who have come fully alive in the power and potential of who they can be. So I'm going to leave you with 2 thoughts about how to be a change maker and master your life this month. One is, whatever's going on for you right now, the content of your life is the curriculum for your evolution. This is something that my mentor, Mary Morrissey, who trained me and certified me as a life mastery consultant, has said, and I think it is so genius. If you really dive into that for a second, the curriculum, the content of your life, whatever's going on, is the curriculum of your evolution, if you choose to embrace it, to master your life and become a change maker. And the second thought that I would love to leave you with is something that another mentor of mine, Dr. Claire Zammit, says, and that is, you can't become yourself by yourself. We've all been in a pandemic, and we've all been kind of isolated more than maybe usual. But you can't become your best self. You can't be yourself fully and who you can become all by yourself. You don't have the power to see always your roadblocks. Sometimes we're stuck in the frame. Sometimes we're stuck in the problem. Sometimes we're stuck in our limited mindset. But somebody else can see that. Somebody else can say, oh, I've been there. Here's the way forward. Here's an idea. Try this. Maybe it will work. Maybe it won't, but at least try something. It gives you a path forward. And all of a sudden, what was your roadblock becomes your road. And that's what a mastermind does. It's a community of people to help you come up with your best ideas and get over your problems, masterminding the solutions together, and ultimately holding you in the highest possibility of who you can become, not who you've been in the past. So how do you change your life? How do you master life and become a change maker this month? Answer those questions for yourself. Write down your goals. Hold yourself accountable, and build yourself or find yourself a community of support. That's the short answer. If you've liked this video, please like it, share it, invite someone to change their life or become better too. I know how it is to struggle. I know how it is to feel lonely, lost, and isolated. And I know how hard it is when you've got big problems you're trying to solve and you don't really see the way out. All you can see is darkness. So there's someone that you can shine the light on. You can be a leader. You can be an inspiration. Just share the video and make sure someone else learns how to become the change maker and the life mastery person they need to be. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here. Stay tuned for future episodes of Life Mastery TV, and Be empowered, be bold, be bright, be beautiful, and be you. Adios.